The Aberration map has many amazing biomes and creatures and even weird looking plants. And one of the most interesting and useful ones is the plant Z species plants. And you'll find these scattered all over the map. I'm going to show you what these amazing plants can do. When I first played Aberration, I thought these plants looked really scary and I thought they were going to hurt me, but in fact, they do the opposite. When you approach the plant, its leaves will uncurl and a long tentacle will come out of the middle. When you're standing near it, you'll get the charge status effect, and you'll see that on the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. The charge status prevents Nameless from spawning and also helps you provide increased damage against Reapers and Nameless. However, the charge status also attracts Seekers. The wild variant of this plant will also provide some regenerative and healing effects for players and tamed creatures, provided that they have not been hurt in the last 5 minutes. The healing buff used to be amazing on this, but it was nerfed because it was exploited for PvP raiding. In its dormant state, a wild plant Z species will have its leaves curled up. When you approach it and get near it, these will uncurl and a long tentacle will come out the middle. These plants provide plant Z seeds, which you can then use to grow your own plant species Z plants. In order to obtain the seeds, what you need to do is wait in really close proximity to the plant for about 70 seconds after the tentacle has come out. It's really important that you do not move away from the plant during this time. If you do move away, the 70-second timer will reset. After around 70 seconds, the plant will actually spit out a seed out of the center of the plant, which will then land on the ground. The seeds will spoil after about 30 seconds on the ground, so it's important that you pick them up quickly. Once they are in your inventory though, they no longer have a spoil timer, so you can easily store them in boxes around the base. So once you have plant Z seeds, what are they useful for? They have two main uses. The first one is they are the preferred taming food of all of the light pets, including bulb dogs, shinehorns, featherlights, and glowtails, and the Bob's DLC Cosmo creature. Pop them in the last slot of your hotbar, approach the light pet, and hit the E prompt or feed prompt to tame. The second use for seeds is to grow your very own plant Z species plants, and these can only be grown in the large size crop plots. Once you've placed your crop plot down, make sure it's irrigated and has lots of fertilizer in it, and they do take a few in-game days to reach maturity. Once the plant has reached maturity, you'll notice that it also provides the charged effect, just like the wild variant. This will stop Nameless and subterranean Reaper Kings from spawning near the plant. This means that if you want to build in a darker area of the map, such as the blue zone, you need to make sure you have lots of these scattered around your base. Mature plants after some time will also start producing plant Z fruits, provided that there is fertilizer in the crop plot. And these plant Z fruits are actually a weapon that you can use in the game. So what you want to do is equip them into your hotbar, and you throw them just like a regular grenade. And these act as essentially flashbangs or stun grenades in the game. When they explode, they provide a blinding effect, which affects both human players and creatures. And this effect lasts around 8 seconds. If you are playing PvE, the main use for these is to use them against wild creatures in order to provide yourself time to get away from them if they're attacking you, or if you have been grabbed by a Karkinos or a Caprasuchus, you can actually throw this, the creature will get stunned and drop you. You use the plant Z fruits to stun the Yichi as part of the taming process as well, before you give it the passive narcotic. In PvP, the blinding effect from the stun grenade will actually dismount players from their teams and prevent remounting until the effect has worn off. This can definitely give you an upper hand in a 1v1 battle, allowing you to dismount the player, attack them, or escape their advances. And them not being able to remount does leave them extra vulnerable. My name's Krabbytron. I make really helpful, concise guides for Ark. If you like that kind of thing, subscribe to the channel for lots more just like this, or click on this one right here. Thanks for watching.